This weekend is San Diego Comic-Con 2025, and for the past couple of years, I've been doing tier maker lists of ranking every single San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pop that Funko has made, with the recent one being 2019 and 2020. So I'm DK Wrestler, and today I'm going to continue this series by ranking 2021, 2022, and 2023 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And if you end up enjoying this type of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, but nonetheless, let's start this video.
Alright, so we are on the tier maker website, and the categories from worst to best, we got Burn It, Could Have Been Better, Not Bad, Really Good, and Amazing. And we're going to kick off with 2021, or also known as FunCon 2021, starting off with the 2,000-piece Jackbox in tracksuit, which I'm going to be putting this pop under Not Bad. I think it's okay. Next up, we got ourselves Smaxy the Seal for the Ad Icons lineup as well, and I think this one is really good. I really like when they do these obscure ad icons, especially for convention exclusives. The mascot for the Moobies restaurant for Jay and Silent Bob, and this one I'm also going to put under really good. This is the restaurant, like I mentioned, is a part of Jay and Silent Bob, and they made a chain of these restaurants at one point. I don't know if they still exist today. Then we have the last ad icons for 2021 being the Drummer McNugget, and I'm going to put this under Could Have Been Better. We had a lot of not Drummer McNuggets, but we had a lot of McNugget pops at this point, and it was just kind of getting annoying, and I think we could have gotten better as terms to McDonald's or ad icons in general. Then we got ourselves Alice in Wonderland with the Black Light White Rabbit, as well as Walrus with the Carpenter, and I have the Glam Shot with both of them because I'm going to put both of them in the same category, which is not bad. And we have ourselves the set of DC pops like Batman with Scythe, there's Dr. Fate, I believe, White Lantern, Sinestro, and Stargirl, which I am going to put all of these under Not Bad, which is why I kept it as the Glam Shot presented instead of putting in 5 separate photos when I knew I was going to put all of these in the same category. Next up is the wardrobe for Beauty and the Beast, and this one I'm going to be putting under really good. The Crash Bandicoot in mass armor from Crash Bandicoot 4. Even though I collect a lot of the Crash Bandicoot pops, I am going to put this under Not Bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I like how they expanded to Crash Bandicoot 4, but I would have loved to have seen a new character like, let's say, Ripperoo. We had ourselves the Danger Mouse pop, and this one I'm going to put under Not Bad. I don't know too much about Danger Mouse, but if this was a flocked pop per se, then it might have went under really good. We got the Imperial Palace pops of both Deathstroke and Martian Manhunter, and these ones I'm going to put also under Not Bad. The concept of the Imperial pops are a little meh, but I think really the only reason I like these pops are the fact of the nice red and gold foil boxes. We got ourselves the 2-pack of Anthony and Joseph Russo for the MCU, the directors, and I'm going to put this under really good, especially the fact that this was a limited piece count of 2,000 pieces. We got Mexico from It's a Small World, and I'm going to put this under Could Have Been Better. I've never really been a fan of the It's a Small World pops. I felt like, although yes, it does make sense for a convention exclusive, I think it just makes more sense making it like a Disney Parks exclusive. We got ourselves the gold dress Snow White that was a part of the Pop and Bag bundle, and I honestly have to say this is the first one I'm putting under Burn It. I just felt it was kind of pointless. The highlight of this pop is literally the backpack. Then we got Xanathar from Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm gonna put this pop under really good. This was the point where Dungeons and Dragons were really killing it as terms to the convention exclusives. We got the Kronk as Scout Leader from Emperor's New Groove, and this one I'm going to put under Not Bad. Once again, it's that same reasoning that I have with Crash Bandicoot. It's not the best looking Kronk pop, but it's not the worst either. We got ourselves the 10-inch Galactus with Silver Surfer. This one I'm going to put under really good. This pop looked really nice. I like the effect of the galaxy involved with it. I know there was controversy of a person who had made a custom version of it and feeling like Funko stole their idea for this pop. We got Cobra BAT for G.I. Joe in the Retro Toys lineup, and I think this one is okay. Don't really know too much about G.I. Joe, but I do like the effect of the chest where you kind of see the pieces that are inside. We got ourselves the Harry Potter with the winged key, and this one, I'm going to put under could have been better. I think we definitely could have gotten something better. We got ourselves Falcon for the Marvel lineup, and I think this pop is okay. And continuing on with Marvel, we have ourselves Capwolf, which is a really unique version of Captain America, and I'm going to put that one under really good. I think if anything, if this pop was flocked, it would have been under amazing in my opinion. And continuing with Marvel once again, we got ourselves Blade. I'm going to put under really good. I think this was a really nice Blade pop they did. It was the first one since that OG. Next up is Masters of the Universe with Roboto and Whiplash, which once again, I have the glam shot with both of them because I'm putting both of them under not bad. We got ourselves Fat Gum and Gang Orca from My Hero Academia, and I'm going to put these pops under really good. These are of characters that at this point hadn't had pops. They're fairly popular throughout the series as well, so it was really nice to get these as convention exclusives. We got Filibuster Leslie from Parks and Recreation, and this pop I'll put under not bad. I mean, it's another Leslie Nope pop instead of a new character for Parks and Rec. We got ourselves the Diamond Collection, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle from Pokemon, and I 100% have to put these under Burn It. We already had the flocked versions of Pokemon pops the year prior for conventions, and then they decided it was a good idea, and I'm saying that sarcastically, to make Diamond Collection pops throughout 2021, and these just don't make sense. I was expecting glow-in-the-dark variants, which would have made a little bit more sense, especially when you deal with the fire type Pokemon. We got Demon Go from Samurai Jack, and this one I'm going to put under really good. I think it was really cool to add a character like this as a convention exclusive. For Star Wars, we got ourselves a Jakku Ray along with an Imperial Super Commando from Star Wars Rebels, which once again, I'm going to put these under not bad. It's a pretty decent version of Ray, and then we have a more obscure character for a series like Rebels, which I feel is very underrated. We got Black Noir from The Boys, and I'm actually going to put this pop under really good. I remember when I initially did a worst to best video, this was more near the bottom, and that's probably because at the time I hadn't seen The Boys, so I didn't know the context of this character, so I was just basing off the fact that it's just all black, so it's not detailed, but based off of what I know about The Boys now, it's definitely really cool to get a character like Black Noir as a convention exclusive. They were really killing it with The Boys convention exclusives throughout 2021 at this point. We got ourselves the Samurai Stanley Hudson from The Office, and this one, So Office is one of my top like 3 sets of pops that I collect. I do got to put this under could have been better. I was a little bit disappointed about getting this version of Stanley here instead of either a new character or more of a memorable moment to make as a convention exclusive. Although it was really nice to get Stanley, considering at this point I think we had only gotten Dwight Schrute as convention exclusives. We got ourselves the Rocketeer pop, and I'm going to put this one under really good. It was really awesome to get a new Rocketeer pop because there was the OG pop from back in the day. We got the Belly Dancer Homer from The Simpsons, and this one I gotta put under could have been better. And it sucks to put this for a Simpsons pop that low, considering Funko usually kills it when it comes to the Simpsons Comic-Con exclusives. We got TDK from The Suicide Squad, and I'm gonna put this one under not bad. I think some people weren't excited about it, but I like the aspect that even if you didn't know about the Suicide Squad in this character, it's a really unique molding because of the fact that he's holding his own arm. We got the Three Musketeers Mickey Mouse, and I'm gonna put this under not bad. I think honestly the way they should have done this is making a 3-pack involving these instead of separating all 3 of the characters involved as separate convention exclusives. We got ourselves the Tokidoki Pops featuring Sandy, Scooter, Sabo-chan, and Caramello, with one of them having been a limited piece count. So I'm going to put these under not bad because they are very unique, and especially one being a limited piece count. We got Shockwave from Transformers in the Retro Toys lineup, and this one I'll put under not bad. It's something fairly new, I guess. And the last pop for FunCon 2021 being the die-cast Captain America for Captain America Civil War. I'll put it under could have been better. Kind of get the idea because of Captain America's shield and the outfit being metal, because I'm sure it's made out of vibranium, but we could have definitely gotten a better MCU related pop, so I don't think it's entirely trash like the Diamond Collection Pokemon pops, but it definitely could have been better. Now continuing with San Diego Comic-Con 2021, but the special edition convention that happened in November of that year, starting off with the 3 different Asian immortals of happiness, good fortune, and longevity. These ones I'm gonna put under not bad because these are fairly unique, but once again, like I mentioned about the Mickey Mouse and how they had separated the 3 Musketeer pops for different conventions, I'd rather have it as a 3-pack. With all of them being released here for SDCC Special Edition 2021, I felt this should have been a 3-pack in my opinion. The Imperial Wonder Woman and Superman that were black and white, and these ones I'm going to put under could have been better. I don't even think a lot of us really cared about just getting black and white variants of already existing molds. And then the ones that I know for sure happened, because I feel like I am missing a couple from this specific convention, are the different Toucan pops, which normally these were in their own separate glam shop, but I do have different opinions on these, where I'm going to put the blue version under not bad, the red version under could have been better, and then I'm going to put the wooden version under really good. I really like the design of this. The only way I would say this is amazing is somehow instead of plastic vinyl, they actually made this pop out of wood. Next up, we got San Diego Comic-Con 2022, which they were able to go to San Diego Comic-Con this time around. Kicking off with the Toucan pops of both the rocker version and the pirate version, which I have different opinions about both of these, where I'm going to put the pirate one under not bad and the rocker one under really good. This thing is absolutely awesome. I love the way that they pulled it off, where basically not only is he playing a guitar, but they have the cube of the San Diego Comic-Con logo acting as if it was an amplifier. We got the Diamond Collection Anastasia, and this one I'm gonna put under not bad. I don't know too much about Anastasia, and this is one of those pops that around this time, for some reason, Funko on some of the reveals decided to reveal them when the shared retailers list came out. We got Queen Historia from Attack on Titan. This one is not bad, and it's not because of the fact that I don't watch too much anime. I just think compared to a lot of different anime pops we've had in the past, this one is just a little basic. We got the pop rides of the Penguin and Duck from Batman Returns. This one I'm probably gonna put under really good. I think it was really awesome to get this version of Penguin, and especially as a rides at the same time. We got ourselves Chocho from Boruto, and I'm gonna put this one under not bad. Next up is Enmu from Demon Slayer, and speaking of really good, that's exactly where I want to put this. It's a really detailed pop, especially for anime, and especially with a very popular licensor like Demon Slayer. We got Bambi for the Disney lineup, and this one I'm gonna put under not bad. It's nothing too exciting. We got America Chavez from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This one I'm going to put under not bad. This could have been one of those could have been better pops, but I think the addition of the star, which nowadays would probably have been considered a pop plus, adds a lot to this pop. We got Driving Exam Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and this one is not bad. Normally I'd put this under could have been better considering we've had so many Gokus, but there's a little bit of a comedy aspect that makes it a little unique with this pop. Hugsy the Penguin from Friends. This one I'd probably put under really good. This is what I really like about Comic-Con exclusives of brand new characters and especially obscure characters for convention exclusives. We got Serpendor for G.I. Joe in the Retro Toys lineup. I'm gonna put this one under not bad. It definitely is a detailed Retro Toys pop. Alicent Hightower from House of the Dragon. This one I'm gonna put under could have been better. Although this was, I believe, the first ever House of the Dragon pop that was announced, I felt like it was a little bit underwhelming and not a lot of people were excited about it. We got Yuji Itadori with Slaughter Demon from Jujutsu Kaisen, and this one once again is okay, or not bad I should say. It's got a decent posing, he's got the weapon in his hand. We got Starfire from the Justice League. I'll actually put it under really good. I think they did a great job with this, and especially with a character that I think at this point the only way that they made it was with the Teen Titans set. I could be wrong. We got He Who Remains from the Low-Key TV series. We're gonna put this one under under not bad. Continuing on with Loki, we have ourselves the 10-inch glow-in-the-dark Ms. Minutes. I'm gonna put this one under not bad. I wanted to put this one under really good because a lot of us really wanted to see Ms. Minutes as her own pop instead of a part of a Pop and Buddy, but I think it's the fact that it's a 10-inch pop threw a lot of people off and didn't want to fork up the money for the pop because of the size and how expensive it would end up being. We got Silk for the Marvel lineup, and this one I think it's okay. Really unique to see an obscure Marvel character like Silk. A new He-Man for Masters of the Universe in the Retro Toys lineup. This one I'm going to put under could have been better. We've seen so many He-Man pops in the past, and this isn't one of the better He-Man pops, to be honest. We got Scarlet Scarab from the Moon Knight series, and this one I'm going to put under not bad. I think it was really cool to see Gran Torino from My Hero Academia. This one I'm going to put under really good because personally, when I had watched My Hero Academia, I was hoping that they would make a Gran Torino pop, and it took them a while. You just got jammed with Jeremy Jam from Parks and Recreation. And this pop I'm going to put under really good. I definitely think it was a better representation for Parks and Recreation of what I'd like to see as a Comic-Con exclusive rather than the filibuster Leslie that we saw for FunCon the prior year. The way that this pop looks with the facial expression definitely looks really awesome. We got Peacemaker holding the peace sign, and this one I gotta put under could have been better. We got the metallic Charmander from Pokemon. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one under burn it. We got the first appearance Sonic the Hedgehog glow-in-the-dark pop. This pop I'm gonna put under really good. This is a really excellent looking pop and ended up skyrocketing in price over time. We got the glow-in-the-dark digital Stan from South Park. This one I'm gonna put under could have been better. I think a lot of us weren't really a fan of this specific version of Stan. I think this was actually more of like a later season of Stan. We got ourselves Spider-Man 2099 for the Gamerverse set, and I'm gonna put this one under not bad. It's a really unique take on Spider-Man 2099 instead of the usual version where it's blue and red. We got the 6-inch Young He doll from Squid Game, and I'm gonna put this pop under really good. I like the aspect that this is a 6-inch pop because it's a massive statue throughout the series, so it doesn't make sense for the Young He doll to be a 4-inch pop. Then for Star Wars, we got ourselves the Purge Trooper from Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cassian Andor from Andor, and then the Flocked Chrysanthemum from the Book of Boba Fett. The Purge Trooper, I'll put under could have been better. The Cassian Andor, I'm gonna put under also could have been better. I hate to say that, especially because Andor, I think, was just starting when this pop came out. And then the Flocked Chrysanthemum, that's definitely a really good pop. Maybe I am considering switching it to Amazing because a lot of us were hoping for this pop at some point. We got the glow-in-the-dark Demogorgon from Stranger Things as a part of the Pop and Bag bundle. I'm sorry, but this one has to go under burn it. No one asked for a glow-in-the-dark variant of an already existing pop, and especially what glows in the dark with this pop is a little bit lazy. We got the first ever Ted Lasso pop, and I guess I'm going to put it under not bad because it is the first time we had a Ted Lasso pop. Next up, we have the mashup of TMNT and Power Rangers with Leonardo and Donatello. Honestly, at this point, it was only a matter of time. This is going to be the first set of pops I put under the amazing category. Normally, I don't like the mashup of pops, but they did a great job with this mashup and the choices of the characters. And then the final pop for San Diego Comic-Con 2022 was the 10-inch Unicron from Transformers. I'm going to put this one under really good, mainly because it's a new character, and at the same time, I think because of how massive this character is compared to the other Transformers, that it would make sense to have the 10-inch form, but at the same time, not a lot of people like 10-inch pops. Today, I wanted to give a shout out to Sentinel 107. And the reason that they ended up getting a shout out is because they joined our YouTube channel membership, which only cost $1.99 a month. Not only do you get the shout out, but you do get lots of other perks, including early access to every single video and shorts that we produce on this channel. So definitely consider joining our YouTube channel membership. It will be greatly appreciated and will go a long way of helping out this channel a lot. So definitely consider it, but let's let's get right back to the video. And last but not least, we're looking at the 2023 selection of San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, kicking off with the Butterfly Heimlich, which also did have a Diamond Collection version that I actually forgot to add into this video. But regardless of it, I am going to put both of them under the not bad category. It was really cool to see A Bug's Life get Comic-Con exclusives because it is one of those Pixar movies that barely has pops as it is. Then we got ourselves the San Diego Comic-Con Toucan Flying, as well as the Freddy Funko dressed up as the Toucan. And these pops I'm going to put, I guess, under not bad. I think it was really cool to have something like this. We got the Tony the Tiger Surfing, which had a regular version and a flocked version. And even though I actually would put these in separate categories, I'm going to put them under really good because the flocked version is really awesome, especially because the only way you can get a flocked version of Tony the Tiger at that time was that limited piece Funko Shop exclusive MODOK from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. This one is not bad. I like to see those obscure characters that aren't, of course, a bunch of Ant-Mans and a bunch of Wasps that they would do so many pops of and add them as Comic-Con exclusives. Talia al Ghul for the DC Comics lineup, I'm gonna put it under could have been better. It didn't look appealing to me, plus this pop ended up being on clearance at Hot Topic later on. We got Nozel Silva from Black Clover, and this pop I'm gonna put under not bad. This thing is really detailed. We got Gaia from Captain Planet, which also had a Diamond Collection 2000 piece variant. This one I'm gonna put under not bad, and this one I do have a little bit of a gripe with. When the leaks originally came out, when it said Gaia, I thought it was gonna be Gaia the Fierce Knight from Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is another set of pops that I collect. We got Bizarro Superman for DC Comics. This one I'm gonna put under really good. This was really awesome to see, especially because we only had one version of Bizarro Superman back in the earlier days of the DC Comics lineup, and now we have a newer version that's a little bit more accessible here and maybe even a little bit more detailed. We got the 2-pack of Tanjiro and Urokodaki from Demon Slayer. This one I'm gonna put under really good because it's a really nice version of Tanjiro, even though we've had so many versions of him prior to this, plus a brand new character with Urokodaki. We got Barry Allen from The Flash. This one I'm gonna put under could have been, you know what, I'll put under not bad, just because of the throne aspect and the detail involved. But other than that, I don't even think a lot of people were excited about the Flash pops to begin with. Then we have the different Freddy Funko related pops with the 2 versions of the Floaty Freddy, the Bowling Trophy, Fun on the Run Freddy, and then the first ever pop of Proto the Dog, which I have different opinions on these, so you don't get the one glam shot involved. So with the Floaty Freddy, I'm gonna put this one under not bad. It definitely makes sense with the summer theme of San Diego Comic-Con. The Blacklight version, I'm gonna put under could have been better. I don't think we really needed a version like this in my opinion. And then we got ourselves the Bowling Trophy version, which, not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna put this one under really good. I like the concept of this, and I think it definitely makes sense not only as a Funko Pop, but as an actual trophy itself. The Fun on the Run Freddy, I'm gonna put under not bad, and then Proto, most people would probably put it under Burn It because people have this hatred towards Proto for some reason, but I'm gonna put it under really good. We got the Awaken Gone from Hunter x Hunter, and this one I'm gonna put under not bad because of the uniqueness of how it's normally a 4-inch pop for the body, but because of the height of the hair, they had to actually make a brand new box for it. Shia from Hunter x Hunter, this one I'm gonna put under not bad. We got ourselves Short Round from Indiana Jones. This one I'm gonna put under really good because I was hoping for a Short Round pop for this set, being a character that hadn't been made yet. We got the glow-in-the-dark Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. This pop I'm going to put under not bad. I really liked the fact that they made a Comic-Con exclusive for Inuyasha. I think this was the first time this happened. The Raptor Hatching from Jurassic Park. This pop I'm going to put under really good. I still think that this is a really awesome pop. The detail involving the goo. We got both Trigun and The Question for the Justice League, and I'm going to put both of these pop under really good, not only because of the detail, but especially the obscurity of The Question, where I believe this is one of the first pops to have literally no face on it. We got Tweety Bird from Looney Tunes, and this one I'm going to put under not bad. I wish it was more of a regular version, but this is, I believe, the first ever standalone Tweety Bird at this time, because I think the only way you got Tweety Bird was with the Sylvester Cat, either the regular or the flocked Pop and Tea version that was exclusive to Target. We got the Warner Bros. 100 set with Bug Bugs Bunny as Fred Flintstone. And for this pop, I'm going to put under could have been better. We could have at least gotten some sort of version of Bugs Bunny or some sort of version of Fred Flintstone. I don't know if this mashup was really needed. Captain Marvel for the Marvel lineup. I'm going to put this pop under burn it. I don't think really anyone asked for it. I get why they did it because of the recent Captain Marvel movie that was coming out at that time. Lilith for the Marvel lineup. This one I'm going to put under not bad. Very obscure. The pop classics of Spider-Man. This is a could have been better for sure because not a lot of people really cared about these classics pops, especially if you already have that OG Spider-Man pop. This was just a way, in my opinion, for Funko to just gouge you more money. We got Ghost Rider for the Midnight Suns video game. I guess this one is not bad, and I would probably put it under really good if this was a glow-in-the-dark version. The Gold Roger wanted poster from One Piece. This one I'm gonna put actually under really good. Rita Repulsa from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This one I'm gonna put under not bad. I know that a lot of people don't like this pop because it is very similar to the OG Rita Repulsa, but at the same time, once again, if you couldn't obtain that OG version, I think this is a good substitute. We got the Diamond Collection 3-pack of the Powerpuff Girls, and once again, I'm gonna put this under not bad. Normally for Diamond Collection pops, especially if they don't make sense, I'd put in a much lower category, like I mentioned with the Pokemon pops earlier, but there's something about this one, especially with it being only limited to 1,000 pieces, that with the limited piece count, it deserved to go up a couple of spots. We got the Jimi Hendrix pops, both the regular and the blacklight variant, and I'm gonna put this one under could have been better. At this point, we had so many Jimi Hendrix pops. The Scooby-Doo and Scuba outfit, this one, I'm putting under could have been better. I think they could have done better with Scooby-Doo, especially with variety with monsters they could have done as a Comic-Con exclusive. Alina Starkov from Shadow and Bone. This pop I'm probably putting under could have been better. We got Wicked with Slingshot from Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. I'm gonna put under not bad. I think it's an okay version of Wicked, but at the same time, we've had so many Wicked pops already in the prior years before this. Young Leia from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. This one I'm gonna put under not bad. It was really awesome to see young Leia in this, especially because she played a big part in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. 001 from Stranger Things. I'm gonna put under not bad. I thought about putting under really good because I believe this was the first time we had a pop of Henry Creel before the abundance of Henry Creels we would get for years to come. But of course, there definitely were more detailed pops later on down the line. We got the dude from The Big Lebowski, and I might have to put this pop under amazing. This pop is actually really awesome, and I think that it was long overdue for there to be another Big Lebowski pop. We got ourselves the 3-pack of Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents. This one I will put under amazing once again. I think a lot of people agree that this was the pop of this specific convention in 2023. We got the Little Mermaid with Ariel. Oh, geez. I'm putting it under burn it. This pop was definitely not needed. Frodo with the ring. I'm gonna put this under not bad. I really like the fact that we have this Frodo and he's holding the ring. It definitely makes sense. We got Thor and Gor's daughter from Thor Love and Thunder. This one isn't too bad. It's definitely better than a lot of Thor Love and Thunder pops we had for this set. The 2-pack of Rodimus and Galvatron for Transformers. This one is not bad, especially because we hadn't had a Galvatron pop at this point, I believe. Speaking of Transformers, we have Airazor from the Rise of the Beast movie, and this one I'm going to put under not bad, especially because of the detail that's involved with this pop. And last but not least overall is Johnny Knoxville for the WWE lineup. And this pop I'm actually going to put under really good, and mainly for the fact that it's Johnny Knoxville. We never had a pop of them, but the only reason that it's under really good and not under amazing in my opinion is that this is Johnny Knoxville when he had his match at WrestleMania 38 instead of Johnny Knoxville in Jackass